Hey folks, CJ here, and welcome to a this time more lengthy commentary time-lapse video. I figured an informative update on my plans and projects was long overdue, and what better way to info dump than a video like this? If you've been following my work, then you probably know that I am the author and artist behind Gray Skies. It is a webcomic available on Webtoon, and it is free to read, guys, so if you haven't read it yet, please do, I'd really appreciate it. It has been a real blast working on it so far, and I can't wait to unfold its future development. Back in between 2014 and 2015 was around the time I actually started thinking about just how much I really dig the elements of both supernatural and post-apocalyptic settings. I was so moved by stories of characters coming out of seemingly impossible struggles that I started playing around with the idea myself and imagining my own take on a story where a world is set with such a premise. A story set in an alternate version of Earth, where the planet had been invaded by incredibly malicious forces and the world had been divided into multiple factions, each hailing from different regions, some good, some bad. I would actually even say that the first idea for Gray Skies may have been conceptualized further back in 2008, but that's a story for another time. At first, I was strictly thinking of Gray Skies in the realm of video games, a co-op styled game where the two lead characters, Leon and Mavelith, work together to overcome the apocalypse in a cross-dimensional adventure. Later on, as I started to realize my love for creative art and storytelling, I soon steered Gray Skies into the narrative design of a comic. In the preliminary stages, Leon would meet Mavelith via a summoning portal leading to her realm, where it was first represented as an alternate dimension that held alternate humans. As I progressed the writing of the story, I converted Mavelith's realm into the realm of demons, and therefore redesigning her as said race. I went with this decision because I wanted to make a more impactful contrast between two vastly different races. Now, Leon's Earth was ridden into the apocalypse partly because of demons. So, why is he now banding with one? Well, let's just say there's a whole lot more to it that meets the eye, and that some things are not what they seem. Once the routes were finalized, I added more and more to the story, where at first there was only a team of two, grew to involve many characters, that would then be soul-bound into a fateful adventure. I have so much planned for this series. Grey Skies is going to be a very long, profound, and pensive story, and I'm doing my very best to make it as intricate and interconnected as possible. Currently, I have over 500 chapters planned out, and that number is only going to increase as time goes on. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go on forever. It is going to have an ending. It'll just be some time before I get there. So many things have come to inspire me when it comes to Grey Skies that it's not possible for me to name them all. It ranges from comics, cartoons, video games, music, and so forth, but there are some notable titles that stand out at the top of my head. When it comes to video games, the Half-Life and Stalker franchise have made their mark. Dark Souls, Demon Souls, oh man, wow, I can't even begin to describe it. PlayStation 1, I mean the whole console itself, it's a very deeply rooted thing, guys. I don't think I can get into too much detail there without rambling too much. Cartoons and animations involve Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, Ergo Proxy, One Punch Man, and a whole bunch of others. I can't name them all, guys, forgive me. It's just gonna be the same thing over and over again. Music, though, that has a very special place. I often find myself imagining scenarios to various tracks, but the notable artists would be Linkin Park, specifically their first two albums, Hybrid Theory and Meteora. The hip-hop duo known as Windmills, Framework and Rex Ray. You guys, the rhythm is outstanding. I highly recommend you look them up. Their music is available on YouTube. And the UK-based musician, producer, DJ, and visual artist Adam Harper, who goes by the handle Adio. Adio's music is so otherworldly, I can't even begin to explain how deep it has touched me. His music is also available on YouTube. Now, I don't think I can rank any artist over the other. They're all incredible people, y'all, and they have all deeply, deeply inspired me and motivated me to pursue my dream. I'll be dropping links to their work in the description of the video. Please send some love their way. Other than that, I gotta move on because it's just not possible for me to list all of my inspirations in one go. And of course, can't leave this out. My friends and family, y'all have encouraged me and believed in me endlessly, and I owe it all to you. Gray Skies is it's a story about many things, really, at its core. It signifies how crucial and important it is to love and have compassion for others, all while enduring so much suffering and daring to make a change for the better. It's a message to be the best genuine person you can be, uh, and that you're meant to be, so that we can believe in our world and look to a wonderful future. I know that may sound corny, but hey, it's what I believe in, guys. Gray skies, it's my heart and my soul, guys. I mean that in every sense. It's a living, breathing universe in my mind, and everything that belongs to it just feels real to me, especially the characters. It's my purpose, and I believe that unwaveringly and resolutely. I love it dearly, and I think about it every single day. That's not an exaggeration. It is always on my mind. So I'll be working on other things alongside the main series. A major one being an animatic on what I imagine to be the quote-unquote Season 1 opening. Up to now, I've got a script planning out a few sequences, but I've still got to work out what song I'm going to be using, what software I'm going to be working with. It'll be some time before it comes out, but I'll be working hard at it. I'll also be doing my best to produce more fan art and being part of more art communities. It isn't really easy for me to branch out, but I'm doing my best to change that. Also, on another topic, I've got more plans for YouTube. Nothing too concrete yet, but I've got some ideas as to what kind of content I'll be producing, but I'll get there when I get there. Well, that about wraps it up for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it and found it entertaining, or interesting, at the least. And to those who don't know, I've got a Patreon. If you like what I do, if you enjoy my art, then please do consider becoming a patron. I don't have any planned tiers at the moment. It's currently just a method to help fund my efforts. Any amount you choose will be a big help, even if it's just $1. If you have any thoughts, if you'd like to share your feedback and criticism, I would love to hear any and or all of it. Please, guys, spread the word about Gray Skies, share with your friends, family, anyone you can, and be sure to follow me for more updates. Alright, folks, stay real, chase the dream, and I'll see you next time.